Hey students, this is Mr. Matthews. Just wanted to go over your final science fair assignment. Just a couple of announcements. This Friday, October 20th, is the last day to actually submit assignments 1, 2, or 3 if you plan on getting feedback for them. After Friday, I will not be grading any more of those. So your grades that are in the grade book will remain that grade until you turn in assignment number 4, because keep in mind that assignment number 4, when you turn that in, that is your full research plan, and that replaces all of your assignment grades. So these first 3 assignments really have been sort of like rough drafts to get yourself ready for this research plan, which is really the bulk of your grades. So what you're going to do now, since you've already submitted or turned in, or what you should have submitted or turned in assignments number 1, 2, and 3, is basically make the corrections that I asked you to make and copy and paste what you have written into a document. And let me show you here. You go to assignment science fair, scroll down to assignment number 4, and I have this information here. And here's what the actual template is when you open it. But again, here's just a little note that all projects must have a research plan. Just one thing about templates here. So if you see this template, you're going to want to make a copy of it, but keep in mind that this is a formal document. So this little note right here, that's just a note. So when you actually write your research plan or put all of this stuff in, that needs to be deleted. Under rationale, this needs to be deleted. This is just the information that tells you what should go there. But in a formal plan or project summary, this needs to be deleted. You will lose points if you don't delete these things. So here is the template, right? And just keep in mind, as you're going through the research, and here's what letter B says. It's okay to change what you had planned on doing during the research, right? Things happen. You might add some materials. You might decide that this isn't the way you want to go with your engineering project. That's okay. You just need to make sure that you make changes to or make an addendum on your research plan and get that approval from me. But that's, completely okay. That's kind of normal science when you're doing research. But either way, if you look at the template, it should look similar. I mean, you have your rationale, you've already written it, so all you're doing is copy and pasting right here. Your hypothesis, research question, engineering goals, expected outcomes, that assignment number 1, that comes right here. All you do is copy and paste and put it right here. Research methods and conclusions, all right, your procedures is assignment number 3. Any risk involved, if you have any risk, if you're a special project, goes right there. Data analysis, what are you proposing to, or how are you going to collect your data, your proposed data table and your proposed graphs. Bare minimum box and whisker plots go in this section, copy and paste. And again, any addendum that you would need to add if you are working on your project and you just change things throughout the time you're actually working, you would put that piece right here and then resubmit to me in December. And then finally, you have your bibliography. All right, this is where you put your at least 5 references in MLA format, and that's it. Okay, what you see here below are for special projects. If you were to work on humans, and no one in here did because that wasn't an option for us, you would put, in addition to that research plan, assignments number 1, 2, and 3, you would put your information here. If you were working with vertebrate animals, you would put your information here, in addition to the research plan. If you're working with potentially hazardous biological agents, you would put your additional research plan stuff there. And if you were working with hazardous chemicals, your information would go here. But this is the template. You can certainly go back to Canvas and you can click on this link and get a copy of that template. Just keep in mind that the assignment is due next Friday, the 27th. It must be a paper copy. All right, no electronic version. It must be a paper copy. I have to put this in your science fair folder with all of your forms. So when it comes to science fair time, we have all that paperwork. Here's just, again, a rundown of the template if you wanted to a quick and easy access to what you should have. But this is really now all on you. If you've been keeping up with the assignments, this is kind of an easy thing to do. You're just copying and pasting and making the improvements that I had written about. And then you turned it in, and then science fair is finished for quarter number 1. But it has to be due next Friday, the 27th. If you have any questions or need any help, now's the time to do it. Next Thursday, the 26th, is too late. Come see me, right? Come ask when I'm available. I'm generally here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But now's the time to get some work done.